Oh my word, this is incredible. The new Edge is amazing. Okay, let me tweet. Get us all ready.
Sup, nerds? Yo, 186. How is it hanging?
Hello, everyone. I'm
Are
quite
we
impressed.
excited?
Everyone's going to YouTube for us, which is very good.
How do you know that?
The fact that we've got more views on our YouTube video than we do on our
Oh, you mean
Twitch.
later on, afterwards?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
So a big thank you, shout out to everyone.
Beans reckons she's not. She's accusing 186 of being a super nerd.
Oh, fair enough. I can understand why.
So much nerdage in the room. Oh, there's another nerd appeared. Wow. Super nerd. Wears his pants outside of his trousers. That's how he knows he's a super nerd.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, I've tweeted everyone. If you could just go retweet that tweet so that everyone can see it and more people come and
Tweet
get
the
excited.
retweet.
Tweet the retweet.
I do like we get retweeted by graphic designers now.
I know, it's so funny.
Yeah, my auto tweet went out, which is nice.
Brilliant. Even better.
Because, you know, skills.
Skills.
Skills. Such skills.
Is this Diablo 4?
Yes.
Oh man, it looks good.
Actually, the time ran out, so we can start anytime really.
Okay, let's give it 2 more minutes because I'm enjoying watching Diablo 4. Open betas this weekend.
Yes. 70 gig download?
Yeah, I've got like a couple terabytes free, I think.
I will make room for this game. I'll just delete Halo Infinite.
Yep.
On
you
Darker Show
excited,
says
John?
he's uncomfortable. We can just talk over the top of Diablo 4 content.
We could.
Look
I
at
mean,
him mashing the buttons, doing stuff.
oh, look at it. And then he pokes that guy with a stick.
Stick poking, very important.
Is it what is he? Is it a big axe? Or what does he have?
I think it's like a
It's like a
long
mace.
sword or something, is it? Because he's
No,
kind of
the
going
long-
over the top.
Yeah, but longswords you'd still poke and slash like swords. This guy's just smacking it like it's a hammer. Or maybe
Yeah,
it's
but
one of those
got a pointy
maces.
bit.
I think it's got a pointy bit.
Isn't that a pointy end? Like, could be a mace, I guess. It just looks really weird. It's like a. Oh,
It's like,
It could be a mace. If you look at the pitch down below, he's mashing the button. It does look like a mace there.
yeah, it looks kind of mace-ish.
Yeah, macey.
Oh yeah, Macy Gray.
I don't know. I wouldn't use a mace personally. I'll be using more other stuff fight for me.
Oh yes, a necromancer.
Oh, 2 ladies have arrived. Have to be sensible.
Oh,
Jim
more
Beam.
nerds.
More nudes, did you say? Or nerds?
No, nerds.
So many nerds.
So many nerds.
Much nerdage is on tonight.
Hashtag nerd.
Well, it looks really smooth. It doesn't look like there's any weird jittery issues with like
Yep. I know.
nudes. Yeah, many nudes as well. Darkest Shadow. And so what your mind is tonight.
Unfortunately, you're not going to get any from us, so this is not the stream for you.
This is not the stream. This is not the hot tub stream.
Hot tub time machine.
Hot tub time machine. It's more like it. Michael Jackson's Black. Like the best line in the movie ever. Oh, Noel's out. He's like, no nudes. I'm out.
Oh, now we know where his loyalty lies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Go back to your beard rubbing microphone streaming.
Even Simone goes, fair.
Fair. Oh, he's barbarian.
Oh,
there's,
that looks
there's
cool.
a skill tree. Okay.
Oh, man.
Are you excited?
You have no idea. I'm so tempted to be buying this game, but I'm holding back.
Yeah, it's just the startup says game face, but it's lies. I can actually fix that. I did notice that just now. I was like, oh, that's really annoying. But I was ignoring it. But then obviously someone didn't ignore it. Thanks, Simone.
Oh my word, Noel. You're in for a treat. It looks amazing. Oh, cannot wait. Okay, well, we could watch Diablo 2 or 3 or 4 all night, but I think we should get on to doing something, shouldn't we?
Is that better? I never played a Diablo game, but this one kind of starting to grip me and maybe interested. How have you never played a Diablo game? We might have to kick him from the room, sadly.
We may have to do something about it.
Not even Diablo 2, like everyone's played Diablo 2. If you're over the age of 10, you've played Diablo 2.
I mean, if you haven't played Diablo 2, stop listening to us and go play Diablo 2. It's incredible. Diablo 2 is honestly probably one of the best games ever made.
Okay, bye. Oh no, Beans is the same position. How have these guys never played it? I played way too much Diablo 2. With my sorceress called Karen, K-A-R-I-N, Karen.
Ah, yeah, so not Karen as in she
K-
wasn't blonde.
No,
Bob.
K-A-R-E-N, no.
Ah, so funny.
So you need to do some training with your wife, some teaching.
Simone's played Diablo 3.
Oh, okay, we should say okay, bye. We should
I'm
wait
with-
for it at least. Okay.
I was with her when she played Diablo 3.
I've got all the discs behind me.
Very pretty.
They're cool, aren't they? Yeah, they are cool. Right, shall we start this podcast? Or we're just going to start watching Diablo?
Yeah, no, let's start before we
Oh, there's
before
Lilith.
we get absorbed into Diablo 4.
You've mastered your fear, essential pain. Ah, sorry, we meant Diablo generally, but if you haven't played any Diablo, you should play Diablo 2 first because it's the best Diablo.
It is the best Diablo. Oh, excuse me.
Okay, cool. I'm going to press a button. It's about 10
Okay.
seconds. Okay, good luck.
10 seconds to press a button.
No, 10 seconds. And after I press the button, it will be 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.
It's not like we've ever done this before, so it's fine. Just
Well,
play
I
by
can't
ear.
hear the music anymore.
Oh, the music's playing. No one says that.
think?
You just...
Oh, just give me a thumbs up when we're ready to go.
Can you not hear anything?
Mm. I can hear you, and you sound fantastic.
I am fantastic.
This is the Xbox Cast.
Was that the signal? I barely saw it. Ah,
Such an amateur.
change. Change, change, change. The constant in life is change. Why are we talking about change? Because it is Tuesday night and we're recording new news which is a change for us.
I'm
But also,
confused.
we have a very good change to actually tell you guys about. And that change is join us in congratulating Lee changing jobs.
Oh, yes.
Well done, Lee.
Woo.
And there was a round of applause.
Wait a minute, I might have a button for that.
Oh, there we go. Where's the button for the applause?
Is there a button for applauses? Meows?
I heard that.
That's all I got.
There
maybe,
we go.
Maybe this is the one.
Oh, no. Better hard. Here they come.
I need
So, yes.
applause. I'm very sad I haven't got applause. I need an
You
applause
haven't got
button.
applause?
I need
Do
fans.
I have applause? I don't know if I've got applause either. Nope, there's no applause. Well, it is Tuesday and we're recording new news, which means that it is all the news that you could ever care about, all about Xbox. And trust us, tomorrow they're probably going to announce something even more newsy. But you're just going to have to wait
Well,
next
they
week.
would be expecting us to do the news, so they would do it for us, but then we wouldn't be doing it, and they weren't told early enough.
Oh, well, we weren't told early enough either. So
No, I
this
found
is
out at
for us,
8
everyone.
o'clock. I was like, oh, news? Okay, cool.
Yep, we do news.
Let's do news
in
now
this
then.
house. But yes.
Oh, actually, no, there was like half an hour warning, but I didn't see it because she said, no at me.
So we have to at you for you to
At me for
realize
me
we're
to pay
talking to you.
attention. Yeah, exactly.
I see.
have no idea what's going on else.
All right, I see how it is. Now we know how it is. If you wanting to get Lee's attention, you have to at him.
At me,
Otherwise,
bro.
he just ignores you.
Yeah.
Just at me, bro.
At me, bro.
Oh,
So yeah, I got a new job, which is good.
fantastic. Good
Yes.
news. Good.
Yes,
But
indeed.
tell us about this new job. What are you going to be doing? Are you going to be putting computers on your head?
I was going to swim in computers, like a computer kind of Olympic-sized pool of computers in, do some swimming.
Nice. Oh, yep. It's a
I'm
bit
worried
hard,
about the
but-
dive. The dive could be painful, but I'm going to, suck it up.
Yep. Yep. I'm trying to think of a pun, but there's
I
just
know, I
nothing
know.
coming to me.
So yes, IT engineer, as you know, that's what I am.
As
But
one does,
working internal and a whole bunch of projects. Like the guy said, so actually talking to one of my referees who rang me later. He said, I don't know if he realizes how much work's actually involved, how much work we got on. I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay, lots of projects, loads and loads of project work going on. Like replacing. What they've been buying is buying lots of different companies.
Oh, yep.
And all of them have different HR. All of them have different kind of health and safety systems. All of them have different payroll. So the idea is to get all these like 4 different companies to use the same system. So that's one of the projects, is to kind of get them all trained up and pushed out and transferred, and so it could
Good
be
luck.
utter chaos for a bit.
And I noticed you're starting in April,
Yeah, April 11th. Yeah.
which is interesting because
Actually, the date changed. It was the
Achievement
11th.
Challenge.
It's not the 4th. It's the
Oh.
11th. So I'll get
Okay.
11. I'll get 10 days worth of achievement hunting. So I could, in theory, do 10, 12 hours a day achievement hunting. So
Okay.
1,000 points an hour. So
in
I'm
other
thinking if
words-
I get 100k in the first 10 days, that'll probably keep everyone quiet, and then I can just chill out for the rest of the time.
That's actually not a bad idea. Do your 100Ks in the 10-day
Well, I did
so that
30.
I can see what you're playing.
I did 30 in the first week last time, and I worked at the same time.
I know, so
So
it's going to be interesting.
yeah, it could be the way to go. It could be the way to go. Just do it all at the beginning, and then just sit back and let everyone kind of get excited. And my site's
Gotcha.
quite big, so there's lots of walking involved. I'm going to different areas, so I could get my steps up from just walking around everywhere.
Okay, so the first half of the month is focusing on achievements.
Yep.
The second half of the month is focusing on
On
steps.
Exactly. Yep.
Nice.
It's planned.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I
this
know.
was the plan all along. This is exactly what I was going to do.
Surprise! This was my plan.
Surprise.
All along.
Yes, all we're going to do this.
Beautiful.
I have a button for it now.
Man,
I'm not
we
afraid
need to
to
take
use it.
some buttons away from you, I think.
Oh, no. We've got 3 people on the YouTubes. And Simone.
Oh, that's exciting. Well,
So yeah, that's cool. And I get another couple of weeks off as well, which is nice.
that is nice. So you're actually getting a proper break between jobs.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, what is it? Like, it's actually quite long, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
It's
3
almost
weeks.
a month. Yeah. Good job. Impromptu holiday.
I know, yeah. Impromptu holiday.
Hmm.
Time to relax. I'm tempted to go and see Cat Crows. end of next week in Wellington.
Oh, well, I mean, nothing's stopping you.
I haven't got any friends.
Hmm.
Might
I
go
can
on my
send
own.
you some of mine.
Oh, okay. I might just go on my own. Yeah, end of
You could talk to Paul.
next week. It's like no, Monday. On Monday next week, it's Counting Crows
Oh, yeah.
playing. It's like my favourite band ever. I'm like, oh, they don't come to. They've been to Auckland. So I've been to New Zealand once before when I've been here. I went to see them.
Do it. Do
Yeah,
it.
no,
Just
just
do
gonna
it.
buy a ticket and hang out in Wellington for a day.
Yep. And just look kind of dodge.
I can do that. Definitely can do that.
See, it's easy.
It is easy. It's like second nature to me, looking dodgy.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so that's my day.
Yeah.
I got a phone call this morning at about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, going, oh, when do I give you this job? I was like, oh, okay. They said your referees like you. I was like, oh, that's nice. That's lucky.
Oh, that's good. That's nice. Why don't we give you this job? And you go, oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, you know, he says referees like you. Are you still keen, basically? I was like, yep, let's do this.
Nice. Flip. I'm impressed. Cheers to you, Lee.
Cheers to my water. Cheers.
Cheers with my black drink of deliciousness.
Ah, yes. Who needs teeth?
Exactly. I mean, the easiest way to lose weight is to just corrode through your intestines.
That's right. Just melt everything. Yes. Just make it a straight hole through.
Yep, just straight through. You get to enjoy the food, and it just falls out.
Yes.
Straight away.
Nice. This is why people on YouTube's now.
Oh, that's exciting.
That's weird. What's going on, YouTube people?
So everyone is here because it's news on a Tuesday. So people are expecting big headlines.
No,
or something
everyone is
exciting.
here because they think it's Game Face, and they've been fooled into thinking it's Game Face, but it's actually the news.
So this is a plan all along.
Exactly.
We're going to convince people to listen to the news.
We might just change it, turn it day, like every so often, just change them around just to catch everybody out, and then put it back again the next time, just to see if people actually pay attention.
Yeah, that'll be good. We might end up with no viewers because everyone's just like, well, I don't know what they're going to talk about.
Sick of it. Exactly, yeah. We don't actually want to watch the news. Anyway, everyone's here for the charts, basically.
Well, I mean, everyone has arrived for the charts. So let us dive into this news. And I know that the news is going to be a bit weird because we only had a little bit of time to prepare.
Well, no, actually, there is news for once. Which is what I've been naturally picking up during the week. I haven't had a rush, which sometimes happens.
So the news has come back.
If I like it, yeah. We had news last week, didn't we? Was it last week? Oh, we talked for ages. We did like 2 hours last week, so I think we must have had news.
We talk about nonsense all the time, so who knows what.
We're 20 minutes into this podcast and we've still not done anything, so yeah. They're here for the...
They're here for the banter and the enjoyment of our lives, I think.
That's yes.
That's yes. Yep.
Charts.
The charts. Tell us about it.
Let's do charts. That was me being excited and trying to energize everybody. Okay, cool. So the top of the charts is really boring.
Oh, well, that's not exciting.
No. But excitingly, Roblox has gone from 12 to 7. I don't know. The top of the charts are basically the top 10 is your standard kind of Call of Duty, Fortnite, Minecraft, GTA 5. The not talking about stuff doesn't work, I've decided.
Okay.
One thing, the news, I didn't pick up a news article today, but GTA 5 Online is now single player. I'm so confused. I don't understand. I didn't read the article. I just went, I don't understand why.
All right. You're going to have to dig that up before the end of news so we can
do you think so? Okay. I'll go and grab it.
Wonder what the heck is going on.
I will find an article for that. Yeah, FIFA, Tom Clancy, blah, blah, blah. Hogwarts Legacy is slowly dropping out as everyone finishes the game. I have 2 main missions left, I think, and about 10 side missions left. So I'm just slowly I'm just taking my time and slowly getting to the end of it now. So,
yep.
It's basically all I've been playing, but you know, of course, because it's awesome. Forza's going to cover places. Wulong Dynasty's falling down now. Dynasty or Dynasty? Not sure.
Dynasty.
Atomic Heart's dropped down.
Catacombs.
It is like catacombs or catacombs. Yes. Let's not have that conversation again. I did like the name of the last podcast, so it was good.
Thank you.
Catacombs and Cairns. Or Catacombs and Cairns.
Catacombs. That's the right way to do
No,
things.
just leave it. Walk away. Fallen. New entry. Here we go. Exciting. 24 is Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Is a new entry.
Ooh,
24. Which
because
is
it
a
arrived on Game Pass.
Game Pass. Yeah, it's not a bad entry actually. It's not bad.
Mhm.
Then 27 is Slime Rancher 2.
Ooh,
Does that game
Uh,
for multiplayer? That's all that game needs is multiplayer.
if
And
it had
would be the
multiplayer, it would just be too
best
good.
game ever. It's fun, but it needs multiplayer. Elden Ring's dropped down a couple. Fall Guys dropped down a couple because it's pants. Dead by Daylight is still in the charts, even though number 2 came out. And number 2's not in the charts. Explain that.
Xbox sale, maybe?
No, because it's just been in the chart. I think it's always in the charts. It just hangs around in the charts. Maybe it's good multiplayer. But you made me buy this game so we could play multiplayer together, didn't you?
Oh no, Dying Light is the one I made you
Oh,
buy.
Dying Light. Okay. We haven't done that,
one.
though.
No, we haven't done Dying Light yet.
So this is really like everything's moved by one place or two places. It's really not that interesting, which is very sad. Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition is a 39. A new entry for Far Cry 5 because I'm going to tell you later because I got a story for it.
Ooh, what a tease.
What a tease, yeah. No, there's really boring charts this week.
Yeah, no, there's not much going on, is there?
Not much movement, no. Okay, cool. Let's move on. If the charts are going to let us down, we'll continue on. Ignore it.
Yep, let's go.
Right, okay, cool. Sea of Thieves.
Ooh.
5th anniversary. This is quite cool. So Sea of Thieves Deluxe Edition launches today on Xbox. So this is all to tie in with their 5th anniversary. Celebrate 5 years of launch with a special edition of the game, which includes copy of Sea of Thieves, obviously, and all permanent content added since launch, plus 10,000 gold and a selection of hunter cosmetics, hunter cutlass, pistol, compass. Why can't I say that? Hat, jacket, and sails will ensure you cut a formidable figure as you set sail for adventure. It's quite cool. So you can, so it's $40, some money, US maybe, who knows. Or purchase the Deluxe Edition store pack, which doesn't include the base game, which is kind of what you want. It's $10.
Oh, cool.
So that's actually quite cool. So you can get 10,000. You give them some money, which is nice because you know they do work, and then you get a bunch like 10,000 gold, which is what I want, not the rest of it, really.
This is very cool.
It's very cool, isn't it? For $10, it's really good. Yeah. So that's so confusing. 5 years.
Man,
It's very cool.
that is a long
game.
time.
I remember this game when I got this on the beta. It was awesome playing that game. I'm
it
just
was
trying
so
to
much
work
fun.
out what we were doing. So confused.
So confused, cracking ourselves up as you just drank beer and fell off the edge of a cliff.
And then trying to catch the beer in a bucket.
Oh, that's so funny.
And for the achievement. And then throw the bucket of sick over somebody.
Yep.
That was the achievement. It was amazing.
And this game is huge. There's still thousands of people playing it every day.
I don't see, it doesn't say any numbers actually, which is a shame. They should drop out the numbers.
Man, definitely.
It's come so far. Like, it's very good what they've done to it, like how much they've added to it.
Oh, for sure. Do you think that we're going to start seeing it back in the charts with this deluxe edition?
Oh, maybe. Is it not on the charts now?
I'm just having
Has
a
it
quick
completely
look.
dropped out, is it?
Interesting. I wonder why. Because it's such a good game.
So the fifth anniversary is now, isn't it? It's like this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. I saw an article earlier saying it was this week.
No, Sea of Thieves is still hanging around 20. It kind of just bounces between 20 and 25.
Oh,
it
that's
looks like.
yeah. It'll go a bit higher when there's new season noise, doesn't it? It'll just a little bit of a jump
So that's going to be good.
because everyone gets excited.
And logs in and claims all the new stuff and the shiny things for their ship.
Yes. Who wouldn't? Like the Halo outfits, the Mass Effect one was quite cool. There's a Halo one they've done before. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff.
It's a really cool game. Like I'm super impressed with how much they've just iterated on it.
Yeah.
Just constantly. They've just added stuff. They've just added new content. They've even now they're changing the islands to provide like environmental storytelling. So there's one island that got attacked, and so when you go there, the houses are all kind of burning and broken and stuff. And then in the next season after that, the houses are starting to be rebuilt.
That's so cool. Like
And
permanent
each time,
changes and stuff, like Fortnite does.
yeah, permanent changes to the map. The fact that they're not afraid to do permanent changes to the map means that it is going to be like a Fortnite. It's just going to keep growing and expanding. And I want them expand the map. Get us more. I want more Devil's Roar type stuff, more interesting, different areas, you know?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Because
What if
the
they could
Devil's
do? What
Roar
if they
is
could move the map and kind of go? We've decided to move you across like 100 nautical miles east, so you'll get a
Ooh.
new world of stuff happening.
That might be interesting. They might be playing up because they do stories with these limited adventures.
Yeah, they
And
could
that's like the
take you.
overarching story of the world, right? So I don't see why not. They could go, oh, Flameheart, I think is the last bad guy that I remember in Sea of Thieves. It could be, oh, he's decided to come back and he's burning
He's
everything.
on the run or something. You go after him on the run.
Yeah. So there's no reason why they can't do it. And the fact that they're not afraid to change the map is very good.
Yeah,
Shows that they're
totally.
planning ahead. They've got a long-term goal in mind.
Spaceships.
Spaceships.
Oh no, I don't want to sign up for that. Thank you, Windows Central. So UK published 7 responses to the Microsoft Activision Xbox deal, and only one company opposes.
Oh, I wonder who.
I know, it's a shock. So the CMA is the name of the UK regulatory body. There's a little bit at the top there. So where does it go? Come on. Oh, okay. This doesn't actually give us a list, does it?
I don't think it does.
Oh, I
Does
thought
it?
it gave me the list. I must have read this. So the Chinese and there's the whole. Actually, this is quite interesting. Which is why I dropped it in because they're all just saying this. The Windows Central take is quite interesting. Oh, but now I've got to remember what I was reading about it.
I hate it when you have to remember what you're reading.
I know. So what they're saying here is Microsoft changed the video industry around PlayStation, which seeks to preserve things the way they are. Sony's conservative approach won't help it in the future. So this is what they're saying. Like technology moves forward whether Sony likes it or not. Even mega franchises like Call of Duty will die if they don't adapt to changing landscapes. Which is true. This is what Microsoft's trying to do. They're trying to push it into the mobile world, aren't they?
Yep.
And also, it's a wholly misunderstanding Call of Duty business model as well, not really understanding. Saying that Microsoft will never have Call of Duty on competing platforms. Doesn't really understand the Call of Duty model.
Yeah. It's interesting. The one interesting stat that I read today about this is that by taking away all the PlayStation exclusive stuff from Call of Duty and making it platform agnostic, so everyone gets all the same stuff, will actually impact Sony, not PlayStation, Sony's bottom line by 3%.
Oh, jeez.
That's how much money they make on all the Call of Duty exclusive stuff.
But Sony, how does Sony make money out of that? Because they sell more PlayStations for it or something? Or
they sell more PlayStations. They probably sell more season passes because of it. Things like that.
Because they get a week ahead, don't they, or whatever it is?
They get like a week ahead in the beta. They get like new maps and new game modes before the other ones, up to like a year before the other platforms. So just by leveling the playing field will impact Sony's bottom line by 3%.
Yep, that's crazy. I've got another PlayStation one as well. PlayStation take action against Elder Scrolls 6 Xbox exclusivity.
I like how they just Elder Scrolls 6 is a thing that must be happening soon.
That's right, yeah. Sony is tempted to throw another roadblock in the seemingly never-ending bumpy road. Without a great deal of detail, because it's weird, Sony is concerned that Microsoft successfully acquiring Blizzard Activision. With too much of a firm grip on the industry and like Call of Duty, Diablo, Pimp My Ride? Pimp My Ride will become exclusive to Xbox. What?
Oh, you know that massive franchise, Pimp My Ride?
Is that the TV series with some rapper? I can't remember his name.
J-Lo? What's his name?
No,
J-Lo?
it wasn't J-Lo. She J-Lo. It was a boy. It was a boy rapper.
Okay.
It was like Exhibit or something like that. It was like a
Oh, yeah.
2000s rapper.
Yep. Exhibit.
I don't know if it was, but it's that sort of rapper. As reported by the Games Radar, recent documents provided to the UK's competition CMA, Sony said Microsoft conduct in relation to ZeniMax acquisition provides evidence of why behavioural commitments would be approached with caution. Oh, I just, it was funny. I was like, wow, so Elder Scrolls 6 exclusivity is a problem.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah, because a game that doesn't exist is what they're complaining about.
I mean, you don't see Microsoft going, "Ooh, God of War 3 is not coming to Xbox."
No, Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
Where's my Spider-Man?
3 is not coming to Xbox, or they're not doing that, which is pretty funny. Well, think of a game that doesn't exist, because yes, we know we're getting Elder Scrolls 6 at some point, but I think the entire Bethesda's currently focused on Starfield.
You know, I thought they were going to stop it, so I knew we were going to say to Microsoft, okay, so that's fine. We won't do any exclusives if you don't. And that breaks Sony. As soon as they say that, then, and I thought they were going to stop all this because that's Microsoft's kind of, I've heard someone say that's one of their attacks possibly, is to say, hey, if we don't do exclusives, you don't do exclusives. That's across the board, we'll stop it.
Mm-hmm.
And how many, 80% exclusives or something for PlayStation? Like some insane amount of numbers is exclusives for PlayStation?
Yep. It'll be interesting because then what? Do you think they'll go back and make
They'll
those
run away.
exclusives?
They'll just run away. They will chase it because they'll know that it will break their model if they have, because there's so much to say, well, we don't mind compromising, but you have to do it as well.
Yeah.
And then Sony are going to run away and go, no, let's not do that. Let's just keep quiet. And that's fine. You buy Activision Blizzard. That's okay.
Yeah.
Because as soon as it's in any sort of law, then that's it. They're done, aren't they? Okay.
Yeah. It does completely break them.
Yeah. Because that's what I'd be doing if I was Microsoft. I'd be saying, oh, well, that's fine, but if we don't do exclusives, you can't either. And that kind of breaks the CMA because their whole argument is against exclusives. Yeah.
Interesting.
Have you not heard that before? I thought that was brilliant. Like, just say to Sony, that's fine. You do. If we can't do exclusives, you can't do exclusives.
Yeah. I think that was a thought a while ago, but I don't know how viable it is.
But Microsoft doesn't care. The Game Pass is what they want, isn't it?
Oh,
so they want to sell
exactly, yeah.
subscriptions. So they're like, that's fine. We don't mind. If you sell your games at $70, we're going to put it on Game Pass.
Yep.
And we're making X amount of billions out of Game Pass now. So we're kind of happy to do that. It's okay.
And I mean, if we could add an extra 50 million people to Game Pass, we're not going to say no.
Yeah. Oh, if we own Activision and you're selling Call of Duty for $70, that's fine because we get most of the money. So that's okay. That's all good.
We get a 30%.
You get
you
get 30%, we get the rest. No, because they own it. You get 30%, we get 70. So therefore, that's fine. You $70, that's fine. You do that?
Yeah, you go ahead. Put it on PlayStation Store for $70.
Yeah.
We'll put it day one on Game Pass. See who comes out better.
Yeah. Then it just need to do it. Just go. This is what we're doing. We don't do exclusives. You don't do exclusives. Everyone's happy.
Oh no, I just want Xbox to be more aggressive. Just the NASCAR, and they're playing around. They're playing NASCAR with everyone. Oh, look how friendly we are. This, that, the next thing. We need to get Microsoft back from the 90s, where it's embrace, extend, extinguish.
Yeah, the problem with that is they got sued in the 90s.
Yeah, but they're not going to be sued anymore.
No, they're not the biggest anymore. They're sick for whatever they are, so they're not the biggest anymore.
Yeah, so I definitely think they should go back to embrace, extend, extinguish. We need to get...
So, are you saying buy Sony?
Well, I mean, why not?
Just buy PlayStation.
And then you give people the illusion of choice. Yeah, sure, you can have a PlayStation.
Just make it slightly, well, it already is slightly worse than the Xbox Series X, but, just make it slightly worse than the PlayStation, Xbox.
It'll be interesting to see. But
Okay.
still, be a bit more aggressive, Microsoft. Just, you've got the money and you've got the weight to throw around. It's time to start
I don't think
throwing
they're
it.
in a rush. I think they're in a rush. I think that's what the problem is. They're saying kind of June, but they're not really that fussed how quickly it takes to go through.
No, but I want
Diablo 4.
I want Diablo 4 on Game Pass.
I know.
Give me Diablo 4 on Game Pass.
You can keep Call of Duty. I don't actually care about Call of Duty coming on Xbox at all. Even if Activision owns Call of Duty, give it to PlayStation. I don't care.
I don't
That
care.
would be hilarious, actually. So if they brought Call of Duty and made it exclusive for PlayStation, even though they owned it, that'd be amazing. Give them all their day one stuff first. Like, fine, just have it. It's okay. We don't care. We'll have it like 6 months later. You have Call of Duty. Everyone knows it's the same as last year. It's just reskinned. It's fine.
Or even better, just do what PlayStation was accusing Microsoft of doing. Going, yeah, sure, you can have your year of Call of Duty, but we're going to make it really bad on the PlayStation.
That's right.
300p, and it's going to have input lag, and then you're going to play on Xbox. It's going to be 4K
It's
60.
be beautiful. Yes.
And we're going to prioritize all our servers. Oh, we're going to give you a server, which is going to be someone's old Dell laptop.
I can run the server. I can do it. I can run it from here. Like the furthest away from the US as possible here.
Just put it in Antarctica and claim you're doing it for global warming.
Yes, that's right.
It keeps the servers cold.
It's got cooling around the outside of it. It's natural. It's natural, saving natural resources.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
And then connect it up to Starlink with that fantastic efficiency.
Okay, let's move on. A popular Star Wars games discounted by 90% until the next few days. So it's $4, $5. It's Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Deluxe edition.
I like how this had to be tweeted out.
What do you mean?
Well,
the name.
You tweeted this really bad headline, headline.
It is. It's comic book. This is how they write articles. In fact, this is really interesting because normally the first paragraph doesn't say anything, and then after that you get all the information. But this actually says the game right at the beginning. It's like, oh, that's just shocking.
That's amazing.
I know they do clickbait really well. Called comic book. I have to read every article just in case there's something interesting in there. But I thought this was good. So if you haven't got the deluxe edition, it's probably worth picking this up. For the sake of $6 or something. It's a lot of game.
It is. It is a lot of game. Because the deluxe edition is how much is it? Oh, $5. $5. Yeah. That's fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. $6.50 on Xbox. It's cheaper on PlayStation for some reason. I'm not sure. Actually, Steam's the cheapest than PlayStation than Xbox, but still, it's $6.50 for this game is decent.
Brilliant, and it gets you ready for Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
That's right. Exactly why they're doing it. Yeah. Which comes out next month, is it?
Very cool. Yeah, comes out the end of April.
End of April.
So just when you get really tired of playing baby games,
yes, that's right.
Jump into a Star Wars Dark Souls
proper game. Dark Souls, yeah. Or play in story mode though, but yeah. I did complete the game. I got sick of that game after a while. I had to play it with Storm. So much the stupid jumping and falling off stuff and dying.
What a pity.
No, it was good. I enjoyed the story though. It's a good game to play on story mode. You just feel awesome when you play in story mode though. That's the best thing. I
can imagine. You just feel awesome in general playing this game. Watching Simone play was fantastic.
Oh, you've never played this game, have you? Or properly? It's so weird.
Not properly, no. I need to jump in. I think this is going to be the year of new games.
I don't believe you.
I already started lots of new games.
Play Gotham Knights. Play that game.
Oh, yes.
That's a good game. I saw someone review that game last week, and they said, I can't believe I missed this game. This is awesome. That's what the review started off was like. It's true. It's an awesome game.
I saw another review that started off with, my eyes, I want to rip them out.
Oh, well, that's because they can see 30 FPS or 60 FPS. No one can really. They're just making it up.
Some people have eyes that can see these things.
I don't believe you. Far Cry 5 has just got an update on PS and Xbox to 60 FPS.
I know. This came out of nowhere.
It really did. It really did, yeah. So, yeah, they've also included single player and multiplayer, so everything's been updated. They've even updated the map editor, which is kind of cool. I did like this though, so I was like, okay, so this is cool. And then it comes out as the game store was a bit of a damp squib, featuring a voiceless protagonist and villains that couldn't match the impact of Far Cry 3. I was like, oh wow, so you're kind of saying this cool stuff, and then at the end you just completely write off the game. Did you play this game? Do you know anyone who's played this game?
We bought it. We bought it when it was special for about $3 or something stupid.
Okay. And
Well, I haven't played it yet. We're going to get there at some point.
I always thought it was a cool looking game. I've not played any of the Far Cry. Oh, no, I played Far Cry 3 multiplayer with Kingsman just to help him get his achievements.
Man, you're missing out. You have to play number 3. It's so good.
Yeah, I haven't played it. Is that the one where they kind of escape from? They get captured by drug peoples and they escape from the.
Yeah, on the island.
On the island, yeah. I've played it a bit.
Yep.
I got bored actually. It's just everything's too far apart.
Interesting. You know,
It feels very 2000s.
Oh yeah, no, it does definitely. But the funniest thing about this Far Cry 5 story getting a next gen update is someone was sitting inside Ubisoft and they were thinking to themselves, we could have more content for the Division 2. We could push that game like we promised 4 years ago, whatever. Or we could, update Riders Republic with new stuff. I know it just got new stuff, but we could, really turn that into games as a service. We could focus on all these unannounced games like that Pirate Skull and Bones game.
Oh, yeah. What happened to that game?
I mean, we could focus back on Beyond Good and Evil 2, which we promised in 2019. I mean, we have a lot of games you could do. Like, I know there's a new Assassin's Creed coming out. We could work on that. But no, I'm going to go back and focus on Far Cry 5.
The game no one likes.
Yeah, the game that's known as divisive in the series.
Yeah, it does. Says Far Cry 5 remains a divisive entry in the series.
Yes, so...
With many feeling the setting of American Heartland to be a step back from the more exotic locales of series past. It was interesting. I don't know if I'm excited or not. And it's on Game Pass, this game?
I think it might be, or it's coming to Ubisoft Plus.
Ah, which will go on Game Pass then. Although it won't, but it will. But it won't.
Yeah.
But it will. We know it will, Microsoft. Just accept it.
Just do it. Just announce it.
I don't know why they're messing around. Okay, cool. So we have a new controller.
Oh, another one.
Another one. This is an out of the blue one as well. I don't know what's happening with the news. It's just randomness happening. Series X gets a retro as the All-Stars 360 controller returns. That makes no sense, that sentence. Tech Radar, what are you doing? The Xbox Series X gets retro as the All-Star 360 controller returns in June. It's like a bunch of words.
No,
Which,
you're
if put in
like
a different,
Kiwi.
if they read it retro as, I know. Well, that's the problem. That's why I read it. It's retro as. It's not retro as, but it's retro as the All Star.
You're reading it as you're retro as, bro.
Exactly. So funny. So there's an Xbox controller that looks like the old 360 one, but in black, basically, not white.
Wasn't the 360 one black?
I thought it was white.
I had a black one.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Not going to argue with you on that.
I'm not going to argue anything. No. Named the Xenon, which I believe is the code name for 360 or something back in the day.
Yes.
Because I think we talked about this. It's $50, which is nice.
Oh, nice.
No Aussie UK pricing as of yet, but it'll be a little bit cheaper. And it comes from Hyperkin, who did the Big Duke controller back in the day as well, or last couple of years ago, whatever it was.
Interesting.
They aren't limited to... Oh, okay. You aren't limited to just black or white 360 Elite and arcade versions of the Xenon controller either. They're putting a pink and red variants in for day one release.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, so... All wirelessly. So it basically works the same as the modern technical ones, but it just looks like the old 360. So if you preferred the controller, which I think was smaller, was it, or bigger? I'm trying to remember.
I think it was a bit bigger.
It was a big one. Didn't they shrink it down? That's right, yeah. But it looks like all the buttons are really massive on it, though.
Yeah, it is. I remember with the 360, I always struggled to reach the X with my thumbs.
Small hands, small
hands,
feet,
small everything. The Series X controller is a whole lot nicer.
Okay, so yeah, everything that's old is new again. It's quite funny. I'll be interested to see if it's any better. I have to get Cam to buy one so we can test it.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice in a nostalgic way, but I wouldn't use it.
I don't know. See, I wanted to buy a Duke actually, just because it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. You have it there to be on display, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You're not going to use it. That's ridiculous.
I remember the Duke, and I was relatively good in the end by using the Duke, but I wonder if I'll be useless now.
Yeah, I think so. Because now you're used to having your hands a bit close together and being able to like snack on food while using the whole controller with one hand.
Is that what you do? Using your feet?
Yeah, I mean, the Duke's just too big. You got to get 2 people to play on that.
Yeah. Well, it is for 2 people. I think it's like a multitasking one or a multiplayer one. Couch controller. Couch co-op
Yeah.
controller. There you go. That's the tagline for you can use, Microsoft. Oh, so this week was really sad this week. So Destiny, Lance Riddick died this week.
Yes, I didn't know who that was until
Oh,
I
really?
started seeing things.
So I follow him on Twitter because he's awesome. And he always talks
Oh.
about Destiny 2 and plays it a lot and kind of, does voices all the time. Like he'll just do a video of him saying random Destiny 2 stuff.
Man,
Such a cool guy. 60 as well. Just insane. So young. Destiny 2 players are gathering at the tower to honor Lance Riddick. This is amazing. So what they're doing is, I think it's happening on the day of it or the day after. All the Destiny 2 players are gathering en masse at the tower to honor Lance Riddick. After news broke yesterday, Guardians began flocking to Commander Zavala, who is Lance Riddick, who voices him, to pay their respects. News traveled quickly in the community. What they were doing was a Humanity Shield emote random. It's just so cool. There's actually a video here of it.
oh man, that's amazing.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that so cool?
Jeez.
And it's all the Titans as well, because he was a Titan too. He's my boy. I was a Titan. That's
Yeah, flip. That's ridiculous.
isn't it? Isn't it so cool?
Man.
So yeah, it's awesome. I love it when things like this happen, like when the community get together.
It's amazing how just voicing a character in a game has such an impact on everyone, you know?
Yeah. I think there's more to it than him as well, because he played Destiny 2 as well, like and would like jump into what was he do? They say he used to jump into Twitch events and stuff and kind of play and talk to the people playing stuff like that. Like he was fully into it. Yeah, and his voice is amazing as well.
I mean, he's been Captain Zavala since the first Destiny, eh?
9 years. He's been Captain Zavala for 9 years.
Good job.
Yep, definitely. Yeah. So it's cool. It's really good. It's good to remember him by that. Huge gap though, because the stuff he's been like the Wire and stuff like that. He's been in some amazing stuff as well, TV programs.
Yeah, man.
A bit sad. So back to reality with gaming, I guess. I should have done that last story last or first or something rather than right in the middle. But
Yeah, you kind of put a big downer on the whole news.
I'll drag us back though.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if I will
wait
though.
and
But
see how you're going to do
I'm
this.
not sure if this is going to work. I might have just dropped myself in it. Hogwarts Legacy players discover a major feature cut from game. It's not really important. But anyway, so this is really interesting to me. So what's happened is they've discovered that there's a companion system been scrapped from Hogwarts Legacy. I had this conversation with Kingsman when I first started playing, or Trevor, saying there's something going on because every time I go somewhere, your character says, well, this is a bit dangerous on my own. I'm like, well, I had no choice. I had to go on my own because it was the only... Yeah, he was in John Wick as well, yeah. Yeah, so I was like, but I had no choice. I couldn't take someone with me. I would do. This would be cool. And I was talking to Kinsman. He says, oh, no, it's because some of the missions you can do with 2 people, which is true. You have like a mission, they'll go with you and you kind of run around and shoot stuff. So the thought is, and there's actually proof that they actually had a whole companion system in this. Which would make complete sense. It'd be a really cool game if you could drag along one of the guys with you, maybe level him up on stuff as well. I don't know what they were going to do, but I feel like it was quite far into it because there's some. I don't understand this, but there's a guy here that reckons this is really important. I don't really understand, but he's not here. The Sebastian Salo is another character. He's not in the shop, but he's talking here. So it's almost like they found him like a bug or something of some text or some chat that was in the game which wasn't actually supposed to be in there.
Yeah, man, that's pretty cool.
Would have been really cool, I think, having companions. And it's random. You get so much random. Like, oh, this is really dangerous on my own. Is one of the ones I keep saying all the time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe it's coming in like DLC, and they've just laying the groundwork for it now.
I wonder if this is why it was delayed or something. Maybe they were like, okay, we're going to try that. We can't get this right, so they delayed it for a bit, see if they can get it.
Oh, yep, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yep, have to delay the game to remove the companion nonsense.
Maybe, yeah. Or just kind of go, look, we need to try and get this working now, or pull it out, and just obviously couldn't do it, so they pushed it all back. And would have been a different game, I think.
Yeah, it would have been interesting because I mean, think about games where you have companions you don't control, and think of, has there ever been a game that's done it well?
It
Mass
depends how
Effect
you
has done it well.
play. Depends how you play. So I do Mass Effect with companions, but I never control them. Where some people will
Yeah.
stop and go, right, can you go over here and you go and do this? But I just let them do their own thing.
Hmm.
Other than upgrading their weapons or upgrading their... Oh, well, okay, so Gears. You don't control your mate in Gears. He's useless.
Yes, no, he is useless.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. So Gears
So-
1, I got really angry playing Gears 1 because the guy with you was just dying constantly, and then you have to go and revive him, and then you die because you're busy reviving him, and that would just happen constantly. So I'm not even going to talk about Gears 5.
Right. So basically, they probably cut it because they realized every single game that there's a companion in is just bad.
Yeah. So there's a companion in it now, like in random missions, but you just leave them to it, and they get knocked over, they get attacked, but they never die. Like it doesn't. It's not like you have to revive them or anything. Or you don't. If you die, you just die, and then you just save back a point, so you go back into the game again. There's no kind of reviving and stuff going on.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. If you play this game, I don't know if you ever will, but you'll notice it. Now I've said something, you'll notice the random comments that they say, or he says, when he goes to do places.
No, when I get there eventually, I'm sure I would. But when I get there, they'll probably have the companion DLC.
Well, it would be cool if they dropped it in. It would be very cool.
That'll be pretty fun.
Yeah. But it's a bit late because I suppose they could do it. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe like a little mini mission DLC would have it. I don't know. You have companions now, but there's not really companions as you'd think Mass Effect, Gears sort of companions. They're not really that useful. Like you do most of the defeating of stuff.
Yeah.
It's
They're
purely
just there to
story.
kind of absorb some bullets at some point.
It's story. No, they're there for story. Yeah, they never fall over. They never die. They don't really make much difference. They don't really defeat stuff. I don't remember seeing them taking out loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Disney is bringing out Mario Kart. Did you know this?
Disney.
So, on April 18th, Disney Speedstorm is coming out. It's a Mario Kart-esque racer.
Okay. This sounds a bit more logical rather than Disney's making Mario Kart.
I've got to say it's slightly. So the high-octane but cartoony racing game features a cast of Disney Pixar characters: Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Mike Wazowski. It has an early access date. This is a free-to-play game as well, which is quite cool.
Okay.
I do like these sorts of games. I think they're real fun.
Peggy 3.
Oh, Peggy 3. Let's not do that. I just wanted to see the video because I haven't actually watched it.
Seems pretty interesting. I mean,
Gameloft. This is mobile people, isn't it?
oh yeah, they're the ones that make Asphalt and all the rest.
Asphalt, yeah.
So the racing at least will be pretty good.
Yeah, it'd be pretty solid. Oh, it looks like Mario Kart, doesn't it?
It looks a little bit better than Mario Kart.
It looks very shiny, I guess.
Looks very ray tracy, doesn't it?
Very shiny, yeah. But it has the same sort of character models for the Mario Kart look. The behind the driver and crazy tracks, jumping, speed ups.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I saw that. I didn't even know it was coming out. I was like, oh, right, okay. It's actually got like a... that look then was... oh my God, I can't think of the game. That racing car game that we play football in.
Did you play what with?
Play football. The football racing car.
Oh, Rocket League.
Rocket League almost. Some of the cutscenes in.
It looks very good.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. It does look cool.
Like surprisingly good. I'm quite impressed so far by what I'm seeing.
Yeah. And it's very Mario Kart. It's exactly the same. You're picking up boosts as you're driving around. They cheer when they overtake people. There's jumps.
Man, it has almost no right to look as good as it does. I'm quite impressed.
I'm impressed. Yes.
Jeez.
I love these games because they're so fast and jump into quickly. Like you just run around in them, don't you? They're not
Mhm.
complicated races normally. They're just fun. But they get fat. They get as you get better, like learning the tracks and stuff like that. It kind of improves it, doesn't it?
Yeah, indeed.
Hmm. And the person says, I'm kind of obsessed with the Mulan in her racer outfit, which is a bit dodgy.
As one does.
Hercules, Captain Jack Sparrow. I saw there's what's his face, the blue guy from Monsters University.
Oh, yes, Sully.
Sully, that's it. Yeah, this is cool. I thought, oh, that's really cool. 18th of April, so it's out like next month.
Cool. That was kind of just out of nowhere, isn't it?
I know, it just popped up in my news articles. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that's happening. Next story is quite interesting. So Twitch has laid off 400 people, but also the CEO has stepped down as well.
That is interesting.
Really interesting. So my initial thought was maybe it's the whole lockdown happened, everyone got into Twitch, started doing stuff from home, and they boosted up all their people, which is kind of what's happened to the whole tech industry. Everyone boosted up on people because everyone's working from home, and all of a sudden those people got back to work again, not using as much Twitch, so they don't have to cut costs. Why CEO quit, I don't know though. Maybe, but he's done 16 years, so it's not a complete shock. It's like a decent amount of time.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not like he's being pushed out. He's like 16 years, right? Time to go.
I think so. Yeah, it's probably just gone. Like this is because obviously Amazon are laying off these people as much as Twitch are.
Oh, that's true. Amazon is cutting something like 18,000 jobs.
9,000 is what it's got here.
Oh, but there's a new round of layoffs announced as well.
Oh, I see.
Amazon,
Okay, so it could
pushing
be
it up to like
tied to
18,000.
this as well.
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Because I don't know what numbers. I don't feel like the numbers in Twitch have dropped or anything serious, substantially. I've not heard anybody complaining about numbers in Twitch.
Yeah.
But also Amazon may be tightening the belt as well and just going, we're not making as much money as we should be.
I mean, they did lay off their entire Alexia department.
It did, that's right. Yeah, it's not making any money. News $9 billion a year is losing or something? Like it's some insane amount of money.
Yeah. So
because no one buys stuff from Alexa. They just go, can I have a timer, please?
Yeah, set a timer. Can you do this? What's a fun fact? And play some music.
Yep, pretty much. Not making money for Amazon was like, oh, you're going to order your toilet roll from us and just say, I need toilet roll to Amazon, and it will just buy it for you.
Yes, but no one ended up doing it.
No. Sorry, you were going to say something. I interrupted you. Who was saying?
No, I'm just interested in this. 400 people from Twitch, and their excuse is basically that their revenue and growth has not kept up with expectations.
Yeah, well, it's not going to because everyone's gone back to work now.
Yes, but I just did a quick Google about the daily stats, and Twitch reported over 30 million daily active users.
How does that compare to this time last year?
It has been consistently increasing since 2020, according to Twitch.
So that's not a particularly good reason to lay people off then. If that's...
So there's more people coming to Twitch than ever before. And there's 2.5 million people watching Twitch streams at any given time. And the average number of concurrent broadcasting channels is 107,800.
107,800? That's a decent amount.
Yes. It's amazing. So it's not like Twitch is struggling.
No.
This seems more like it is Amazon kind of tightening the belt across every department.
We don't know what departments it is as well. Like it might be a department or it might be like 50 people from each department as well. Something like that.
Yep. They could just say, actually, we just want more money.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, less expenses. Yeah.
Interesting that the CEO is going as well.
Yeah, he may just be sick of it though. 16 years.
Yeah. 16 years. Twitch is ready to move out the house, he says.
That's right. Yeah, he does say that. That's quite cute.
So yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see because it'll be interesting to see what direction the new CEO took, considering where Twitch has gone since we've kind of known it as a platform. It's gone from a place where you stream your games to where you stream your hot tub.
Yes.
So I wonder if the new CEO is going to come in and tighten it up and kind of re-steer the ship more towards games,
I don't
re-steer the
know.
ship more towards
I bet they
something
make
else.
a lot of money out of subscriptions though
Oh, yeah,
through
totally.
those hot tub ones. Because how much is it? It's like 70% of money goes to Twitch or something. Like it's some insane amount of
Yeah,
money goes
it's
to Twitch.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a Twitch partner, you're getting nothing compared to how much Twitch is making off of you.
Yep, that's right. And the ads and stuff like that as well. They chuck in.
Yeah. I mean, and we say this as we live stream our podcast on Twitch, but it's not exactly the world's best platform either, is it?
No, we make no money out of it though. You say
No,
that,
no,
but we make no money.
we make no money. We just put our podcast in front of you guys to see.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's a very interesting kind of situation to be in.
Could they kill it? Could they sell it off?
I don't know. I reckon it earns way too much money. Just think, you have the platform, and it's almost like YouTube. The content is created for you.
Hmm.
People keep coming back because they keep with the promise of, oh, maybe this time everyone will watch me.
Yes,
No?
that's right.
So it's interesting.
Next story. Game Pass loses 7 games in March. This is weird because
Oh,
there's
no.
actually 2 lots of losses this month, isn't there?
Oh, that's a bit of a
Because
pity.
we had we're going to lose a bunch on the we just lost a bunch on the 15th as well, which was like Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy. We lost that, and plus a few more games, didn't we, recently?
Yeah.
So we have Double Dragon Neon. Don't know that game. Cluster Truck, which is a silly game. So MLB The Show 22, I believe, is going because 23 will jump in, I suspect.
Yeah, 23 is coming in.
Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Don't know that one. Sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Kraken Empire Academy, I think, is supposed to be quite good. A Memoir Blue is supposed to be very good as well. And Chinatown Detective Agency, I believe, is quite good too. So they're kind of those. I think those last couple are kind of choose your own adventure sort of games, aren't they? That walk around, point at things.
Yeah, I think so.
So get those games completed if you want to play them, or buy them now and get 10% off, or what is it? 20% off, 10% off.
Yeah, I think it's 20% off. Well, I mean, are you sad about any of those?
I've heard Memoir Blue is really good.
Yeah, same actually.
Yeah, I don't know the game, but I've heard it's quite good. And it's supposed to be a quick completion, 1 to 2 hours. It's quite a quick completion.
Yeah, quite a quick completion. So might be worth jumping in, just
But
completing
it's only
that.
$8 though. Saying that, it's only $8.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if you can complete it for free.
Yeah, true. True. Yes, MLB's fun. I do like those games. I think they're quite cool. Okay, last story,
Oh, yep.
which has come out today. So it's everyone's very excited, which is why it's the last story, because it's all over the news. Xbox head Microsoft's mobile game store could arrive next year, he says. Oh. No.
Oh, what have you done?
I pressed the wrong button. Don't make yourself comfortable.
That's
Music's
the
still
old
playing.
starting soon screen as well.
It's because I pressed the stop button. I don't think we lost anybody.
Well,
I'm that excited. Doesn't stop as well, this music. Actually, it's playing. It's being stuck on a loop.
Amazing. I think it probably is stuck on a timer, on a loop or something.
That was stop. Wow. There we go. Let's stop now. Well, that was exciting.
Oh, very.
Right, let's go back to what we was going to us. Xbox head says Microsoft Mobile Store Game Store will arrive next year. Its move says the move is dependent on Activision acquisition approval, which is interesting. So they're preparing to launch the Xbox Store on iOS and Android as early as next year, according to Phil Spencer. So they're in position to offer Xbox and content from both us and our third-party partners across any screen where someone would want to play. Today we can't do that on mobile devices, but we can build towards the world that we think will be coming where those devices are opening up. So this is what they always said, wasn't it, about why they're trying to get this Activision deal to go through.
Mm-hmm.
because of the what is it called? The mobile company that they're going to buy as part of this as well.
King
Just, I think that's it. Does that really annoying game everyone plays?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush. There you go.
Yep.
So this is weird because it's come out today. This is all over the news.
Yeah.
In the Financial Times. They published an interview on Monday. There you go.
It's not like this is new news. It's not like this is a surprise. We always knew this is where Microsoft was
No.
hoping to go.
I know, but the surprise is the fact they put a date on it. Or a kind of date on it, like the next year date on it. And they actually come out and said what they're trying to do. Because we've known this, but I don't know if it's actually been out in the Financial Times, like in real news.
I feel like they've spoken about this quite a lot. So it's not new news because this doesn't, we've heard him talk about this before. It's not in the same words to say, hey, that this is waiting on the approval of Activision Blizzard, but it's always been where Microsoft's wanting to go.
Yeah, but I feel like this is a bit more, like you said, this is pulling out the Activision Blizzard side. I feel like they should have been harping about this the whole time, not going, yes, you can have Call of Duty.
Well, who knows?
It'd be interesting because iOS is in there.
Yeah.
And iOS doesn't like Microsoft and won't allow them to put any of the apps on their phones.
Yeah.
Or devices, I guess.
But March 24 or something, the EU is going to say that iOS needs to open up to third-party app stores.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So it's going to be quite interesting to see.
Oh, so this is what Microsoft's planning for then.
Yeah. So basically, this is what they're saying. When it opens up, when iOS opens up, then they're going to have their own Microsoft store on Android and iOS.
Because they want the 30%, don't they?
Yep.
On every single game or something? Like some sort of insane rules that they were going to put on it. Oh no, they wanted to review. Didn't they want to do like a check of every game to make sure it's okay? Almost.
Yeah. So for Apple, they wanted a list of every single game available via cloud streaming to make sure that it's certified for the Apple Store guidelines or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They were just throwing their weight around.
Yeah, just make it really hard.
Always.
Okay. That was it. That's the news.
Interesting news.
Yeah, varied, I guess.
Varied. That's one way of putting it. Well, before we head over to Carl's game thing, just to let you guys know about the April Achievement Challenge. That is coming quick, fast, and in a hurry. I mean, we're already on the 21st, so we only have like 10 more days.
10 days, yeah.
So
Are you
10
ready?
days of planning.
Are you ready? Are you mentally prepared?
I'm trying to be.
Are you physically prepared as well?
Oh, I've been trying to snack up on Doritos and I'm trying to sit still for long hours at a time just to try get used to the whole
Get into
sitting
Mountain
and playing.
Dew.
Yep. What training have you been doing?
I've been unemployed for like a week or so, 10 days. So,
Oh, yes, so you
yeah, so that's my training.
You're saying I should quit.
That's right, just for a month.
Oh, yeah, just for a month. Just call in dead.
Call in dead, that's right, yeah. Sorry, too busy. Don't you know what month it is? I'm too busy.
Yep. Too busy. Cannot do it. So it's going to be interesting because we have different challenges this year. We have our true trusted, the achievements.
Is the website up to date? Can I bring up the page?
Not yet. We're still working on getting it there.
I was all excited to bring up stuff.
Oh, pity. But we're basically going to have most achievements, true achievement ratio, the step counter, that's coming back. And we're doing our country versus country. So whatever country you're in, if you're registered for the April Achievement Challenge, then you have a de facto team of people in your country.
Even if you don't want them in your team, they are in your team.
They're in your team. They'll be there dragging you down or lifting you up. In our case.
Probably more likely lifting us up, yeah.
So make sure you get registered because we need to know who's competing and also make sure you're part of True Achievements so we can actually track your achievements. And if you're looking for any of that information, it's all on the website.
Will be on
and
the website
it's in
soon.
our previous Game Face episode.
That's actually probably the best one, isn't it? The Game Face episode where we chat about it.
Yeah, listen to the Game Face episode because that gives you a whole lot more info around how we work it, how we plan it, and what we're hoping to do. but essentially we will have a web page with the Power BI dashboard showing you where you stack compared to everyone else in all those different metrics that we're measuring. And we hope it's going to be fantastic.
Also, we have a Discord page for people to go in there and chat as well.
Yes,
and ask questions and abuse each other if you want to.
Give stick, tell people that they're not getting as many achievements as you are.
Yeah, look at me and my big achievement list.
I like big achievement lists, and I cannot lie.
Exactly.
So we're looking really forward to that, because this year is going to be quite interesting, I think.
Yeah, I'm
interested
to see how busy Bean's getting if she gets sick of it after 10 days. She's like, I can't do this. This is too much. I hope she's planned for the crazy.
Well, I think she's going to have to prepare for what we have going on.
And we got a new Patreon as well.
Ooh. We're going to have to do the Patreon shout-out next Game Face.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So, lots of things to look forward to.
I did notice, Cooper, that you signed up, mate.
Oh, thanks, Cooper.
Appreciate it, dude.
Legend. But I wonder if he signed up for the April Achievement Challenge, or whether he just signed up for our Get Us to Play, the Patreon pick.
I feel like it's both. I think he wants the extra 1,000 points, but also wants to pick a really good game for you.
I don't know. I think he's got his eye on you. He's going to be finding a game for you to play.
He doesn't even know I am. It's fine.
Oh, no, I don't know. I think he's
Maybe
got
it's
you
Simone. Maybe he's got a game for Simone to do.
Ooh, that's true.
Mm.
Interesting. So yeah, check out our website. It's got all our info. Mostly it's up to date, but we will be working on that leading up to the April Achievement Challenge to get it more fleshed out. So it could be the one-stop shop for all your info, and can even do tracking, which will be quite exciting.
Live stuffs.
Live tracking. Man, that'll be good.
Oh, he says he can't be mean to Jim Bean, so you're in trouble. That's it.
Oh,
he won't like you, then that means.
I don't think he can be mean to me either. You can't be mean to me. You have to be mean to Lee now. Shotgun not. Right. Are you ready for a nap,
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah. I've got it. Look, already.
Oh, man, I'm impressed.
Look at this.
Look at that. Okay. Carl's game thing. We were going to have the games split into new and noteworthy.
Actually, before you do this,
yes.
or should I do it next? No, I'm going to do it tonight as well. I'm going to do it both nights, because then people will be very excited. I got a review published this week.
Ah, okay.
On a website.
Ooh, a real one?
Like a proper one out in the public. It was kind of weird. It happened very fast. 1 minute they were asking me to do stuff, next minute it was being published. I was like, oh, that was unexpected. I'm going to bring it up. It's very exciting.
Okay.
I've never had a review published before.
Oh, this is exciting. So you can bring up your review, but you're also going to have to talk about it on Game Face tomorrow night.
I will. Actually, I'm going to use the review as my talking about it on Game Face. I was like, this is perfect.
Sit and read.
Exactly. I'm basically going to read my view to everybody, and they're going to love it.
Okay, guys, if you're into Lee reading you stories,
yes,
check out Game Face tomorrow night.
Yes, exactly. Once upon a time, there was a rook. So I did. I got this key from these guys here. So I'm writing for Netisize, I guess it is Netisize NZ, which is a new website. Netizen. Oh, Netizen. NZ.
Yeah,
that makes
remember,
more sense.
like citizen, like Netizen.
That makes way more sense. Yeah.
Netizens.
So I wrote. They give me a key and say, "Can you write a review?" I was like, "Yeah, sweet." This is all thanks to Darkest Shadow. Actually, it's all his fault.
It's all his fault.
It's all his fault. I wrote a whole thing, and there's pictures and words.
Did you add the pictures?
I did actually, but they added more pictures afterwards, which was quite cool. So it wasn't just me. They put in a review trade at the bottom as well, and I did a bit of a review on it. Have a read though. I'm quite impressed.
Okay.
And it didn't take me like 18. I wrote it once, and they were like, "Oh, that's good." I was like, "Oh, okay," and made a few changes. And then there's me. Look, I've actually got a page on the website.
Nice. Ah, good job.
Isn't that cool? And that's that cool picture. We should get these pictures out into the public as well. I think they're really cool.
Yes, we will. We will definitely get them out into the public.
So I've been doing stuff, and I've got another game as well. It's nothing to do with GPN. No, it's nothing to do with GPN.
Interesting.
It's just a whole new thing. It's all because of GPN, actually. Because Noah was like, "Didn't you write reviews on GPN?" I was like, "No, not in the end. I did, but nothing got published." He was like, "Oh, I thought you got stuff published." I was like, "No, but you know, Thanks. Thanks for putting me in here.
That's fantastic. So
Yeah,
this review,
it's really cool.
you've tweeted about it. You've
Yes.
tweeted the link out.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, keep it in mind because what we're going to do is we're going to have the link to it in our Game Face description episode.
Ooh.
The Game Face episode description, I should say.
Yes. I've got another game given to me today as well.
Ooh, are we allowed to know what it is, or is it a secret?
Oh, that's
secret?
a good question. I'll tell you what it is.
Ooh, okay. So you're not going to break NDA by telling us.
No, actually, there's no NDA on it. No embargo.
Ooh.
It's called The Guys.
Wait, what?
The Guys. It's a Metrovania game, so this could kill me.
So this is going to be good. Are you going to be reviewing games during April Achievement Challenge that may take you away from earning achievement?
Oh, maybe.
Oh dear. This is going to be good.
This is interesting. So this is The Guys is a dark Metrovania fairy tale about a boy trapped in the body of a monster.
Isn't it cheating if you read prior reviews?
No, because I have my own personal take on these things.
Ah, yep.
It is quite interesting. I wrote most of it and then went back and kind of looked at what other people were reviewing and saying. It's kind of interesting to do. But yeah, it looks quite cool. So I've not looked. So that's all I know. That's it. What you know as much as I do about the game now. It's called The Guys and it's a Metrovania about a boy as a monster.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Because the last time I just played it last time. I didn't actually know nothing about the last game. I just I've just installed it and started playing it and then worked out what was going on, which is a kind of interesting way of doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm the only Xbox person doing reviews, so I get all the Xbox games currently.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so...
Man, your completion percentage is going to tank.
Yeah, possibly, yes. Unless the games are really good. Yeah. Like, that's what really bothers me, doesn't it, that?
Yep, I can see it. It wears away your soul.
That's right, yep. I hate it.
Oh, incredible. Well, good job, man.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. I was pressed. I wrote it. I was like, actually, this is quite good. This actually makes sense. Because sometimes you write stuff, you go, I don't think so. But I thought, oh, no, this actually reads all right.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have the link in Game Face. The next Game Face episode.
Yeah.
Have
I'll
the
do a
link
full
off to
review
for
of it.
your review. And then you can listen to Lee read his review and then you can go and read along.
I might actually do proper reviews of games now because I now have a structure to reviewing games, which could freak you two out. Rather than just saying, "Oh yeah, it was pretty cool," and that's it.
But the listeners are here for that. Oh yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Oh yeah, bro, it's all right.
Oh yeah, it was sweet as.
So yeah, this could break us. This could break Game Face. It might make it more professional.
Oh no.
I know. I'm sorry. It might not though. I'm not getting too excited yet, but you know.
Like your review for Hogwarts should just be it was magic as, bro.
Yeah, magic as, bro. Wands and stuff.
Magic as, bro. Wands and stuff. You know I can't grab your ghost wand.
That is still the best advert in New Zealand ever. Ghost chips.
It is. I showed it to my mom last night. It's hilarious. You know I can't grab your ghost chips.
Everyone in the whole world is going, what the heck?
Go onto YouTube if you're wondering what the heck we're on about. Go onto YouTube and Google Ghost Chips New Zealand ad or something, and watch it. It's a fantastic advert. Oh my word! There hasn't been anyone better.
It just stuck. It stuck. It did really well because most Kiwi adverts are really bad, but that one there just went out and knocked it out. Part it was awesome.
Yep, was just far too good. They knew what they were doing.
Okay, so let's go back to doing stuff. We were doing other stuff first before I started blowing trumpets.
After derailing the entire podcast, let's try bring it back onto the rails.
Yeah, okay.
So Carl's game thing. There was going to be a new.
Still waiting for a bumper. Still waiting for music. We're still waiting for a voiceover. Come on, people.
Yeah, where's the voiceover, people? Come on, don't you want to work for free?
Exactly. You'd be famous.
In New Zealand. World famous in New Zealand. Hilarious. Okay, it's just new. This week it's just new because of two things. One, the very short notice, and the next reason is that these games are probably not very good. and there's a lot of them.
Oh, no.
I need to remind you guys that in the next 3 weeks there was going to be something like 4 million new games coming to
Yes.
Xbox.
Yes.
When you're releasing 4 million games in 3 hours, they're not going to be the best games in the world. Lee just shakes his head. He goes, "Nope, nope, of course not."
I can't
Maybe
add
one of
audio.
these.
I can't add to
Maybe
the
one
audio
of
of
these.
that.
One of these will stick out. One of these will be a hidden gem.
I do like the cover of this one though.
So the first game's poster is fantastic.
Yeah.
Cover art. The first game is Deceive Inc. Go undercover as the world's greatest secret agents in this multiplayer game of social stealth and subterfuge. Disguise yourself as anyone to blend into the crowd, deploy high-tech gadgets, and gain the upper hand, and extract the package before the competition takes it for themselves. No trick is too dirty when you work for the Deceive Inc. Deceive Incorporated.
Okay.
I was expecting you to think about whether it looks good or not.
I don't know. I'm just worried that if I click on this link, I'm going to be disappointed. Because I like the cover.
Yes.
And sometimes you better just know the cover's good and then walking
The
away.
art style is very good. It's very cartoony, very kind of Fortnite-y, bright, colorful. Looks quite cool.
Okay.
No, the art style looks great. It looks really good, actually. So keep Deceive Inc. in the back of your mind. It might just be the hidden gem tonight.
Oh, wow. It's not like a... it's like a... Is that a 90s look to it almost? Like the graphics?
Almost. Like very bubbly.
Very bubbly,
cartoony.
isn't it? Yeah. But the actual... just the animated characters are very bubbly, but the rest of it actually looks quite good.
It looks really cool.
It has reflective flaws and stuff.
Yeah, yep. I mean, that's the hallmark of a good game is reflective flaws.
Exactly. And then random kind of characters on top. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure about this.
I don't know. It looks cool. I think it's very stylized. It looks great.
It is quite stylized, yeah. Oh, and
Next
you have
up.
a mechanical hand. So
Well, sometimes you want a mechanical hand.
winning.
So next up is Ni no Kuni 2. Revenant Kingdom? I think it's Revenant Kingdom.
Sure.
Yep. And it's coming to Game Pass. This is one of the games coming to Game Pass in March.
Yeah, everyone was very excited. There was headlines about this all over the place. I didn't say anything about it because I don't know nothing about this game, but people were very excited.
Me too. I know nothing. I see people are excited. I'm happy for them. Good job.
Yes. There's not even a link to anywhere on this game. That's how good it is.
Yeah, that's how good it is. If Ni no Kuni 2 excites you, then you already know what it is and it's exciting. If it doesn't excite you, then you probably don't know what it is and you could probably skip it.
Just like us. Don't skip us, obviously. Skip the game.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's what you meant, clearly.
Yes. Oh, there is an Xbox page for it. They just didn't bother linking it anywhere. Oh, no, there's not an Xbox page for it. There's not even in the store yet. Okay, cool.
Brilliant. That's how you know they thought ahead about
How
it.
very Microsoft.
Next up, we have Super Fados.
Oh,
it's a platforming game where you explore the vast world of Fluffington.
It looks terrible.
You play a magical dog hero, traversing different levels in multiple interconnected areas, gathering power-ups, magic, and more. Put your best cape on and help these heroes show Lux they are not called Super Fados for nothing.
I don't know what to say. This thing looks terrible.
Yeah, it's not exactly going to win Game of the Year, I don't think.
And the okay, cool.
Yep, we all know the website can't play videos.
No, it doesn't play videos. I'll stop myself saying it because I say it every week.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure our podcast has turned into a drinking game for some people.
That's right, yes.
And every time the Xbox website can't play videos, take a drink. Okay, let's move on.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It hurts my eyes.
Moving on to Island Farmer. I'm looking at this game and wondering what the heck.
This looks
like a very...
It's an isometric puzzle game, is it? Didn't we talk about this last week?
No, we talked about a different isometric puzzle game with trains.
Oh, that's right. It was with trains.
Yeah, this is now an isometric puzzle game with farms.
Yes, because you want to make a path to the farm bits. Fields. There you go.
It looks like a mobile game. It looks very chill though. It's what more can you say? If
No,
you've played,
you've hit it. You've hit the nail on the head. It's a chilled out mobile game on an Xbox.
yep, there we go. Where you shuffle the blocks around and produce the desired island. So basically, it's a puzzle game of matchy matchy, make everything matchy matchy.
Matchy matchy. No, it's making routes everywhere. That's what they're doing. So you join your farm to your field. Okay, you sound really impressed. You sound as impressed as I do in that game.
No, I'm looking at it going.
Oh, I've got some bad news about the next one.
Oh no, what is the bad news?
I didn't actually bring up the story
Because
it's been pushed back.
oh, so you're saying that this game that we're about to talk about is not actually coming out?
Ubisoft has announced that the console release of Settlers' New Allies has been delayed indefinitely and will no longer launch this week as previously planned.
Oh,
Despite it being
okay.
only days away from launch, Ubisoft blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so no, not great.
Ah, right. Because brilliant. If you go to the Microsoft Store as well, you can't even pre-order it.
No, because it's not coming out.
That's nice. Okay,
As it stands, the Settlers' New Allies sits with a 59 Metascore and Metacritic. How a game that's never come out has got that low score already, I don't know, but
it's magic.
it's magic.
Okay, so let's avoid Settlers' New Allies since it's not coming out and move straight on
See,
to.
I'm there for you. I am watching the news sometimes.
I'm impressed. I'm
Yeah,
impressed. You actually pay attention to some things.
Some things, not all things, but some things.
Not all things. So Tauren Defense. I mean, it sounds pretty bland and generic, doesn't it?
It does.
Tauren Defense.
So it's
Pilot
like a 3D
advanced.
fighting around shooting stuff game.
Yeah, it's yep, kind of 3D flying, spacey
shooting.
sci-fi, very mobile looking as well.
Inspired by 1980s top-down arcade-style shooters. So there you go.
All right, so we'll move on to something that's also inspired by something in the 80s, Dragon Pinball.
Pinball games are cool though. I like pinball games.
Pinball games are cool, but
Is
remember last week we had another pinball game?
Which looked like this one.
Like exactly the same. Even the layout of the room where you play pinball is exactly the same.
And lacks anything on the actual pinball game as well. Like that's not a very complicated pinball.
No, it's not. So basically the guys of this who's made this game have just gone and just swapped the pinball table out and kept everything else in the game. The heck is going on? Super power-up games.
So there must be thousands of these. There's $3 again. Okay, isn't this what way back the pinball game that came out? It had lots of different tables you could buy. Like the Star Wars one that came out, it had lots of different tables where it was at.
Yeah, that was good.
It looked better than this one.
Yeah, it did look better than this one. I can't believe that it's the exact same game with just a different pinball table in it. Like
I can.
As in,
no, I reckon it's
amazing.
Super Power Up Games. It's in the classics. I'm not sure why.
Who knows? So next up is a game we can all get behind. This is a fantastic title. It says, "I Dream of You and Ice Cream."
It's a good start.
I mean, it's a great start. Who doesn't want to dream of me and ice cream?
Who wants? Yes.
Yeah. It's a game about imperialism, the loss of identity, and personal sacrifice. It's a point and click adventure game with an emphasis on puzzle solving. For every 2 puzzles solved, players are awarded with a partial solution which can be used in another puzzle.
I don't know what's going on. I'm watching this video and it's made by the guys who did Cleaner Heights. It's a very pixely, think Monkey Island sort of style pixels.
Yeah, it doesn't look very good.
See, I didn't want to say that.
But I mean, what can we say?
There's all sorts of puzzles and stuff going on here. I can see what they're saying.
Yeah, lots
he's got his ice cream
though. So that's where the ice cream comes in.
Okay, cool. I'm not really sure.
Yep. No, we are not sure about Our Dream
don't
of You
know.
and Ice
Don't
Cream.
know
It
what
seems
that
very
is.
strange indeed. So we're moving on to Not for Broadcast. Ah, that could pretty much be the name of our show.
It basically is.
Except ours is called Not Fit for
Oh,
Broadcast.
this is so funny. Okay, I see what they're doing here. So this is like you running a broadcast.
Yeah, so you are. This is
You are the
a
producer.
dark comedic game of televised chaos that lets you pick what you want to see on TV, no matter what anyone else wants.
That could be quite funny.
This is hilarious. Egotistical celebrities, dishonest politicians, and strange sponsors clash on the airwaves. You're here to ensure the show goes on uninterrupted. Oh, that's amazing.
I like it. I kind
fun.
of like the idea behind this. It could be quite fun.
It could be hilarious.
It's almost got that because it's got real life videos going in it. It's almost like that more immortalityness to it, isn't it? As well.
That like FMV.
FMV going on, yeah. Censor rude words and dangerous ideas. Okay.
Interesting.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a pretty funny game. Hopefully, it's like a nice, quick completion.
Yes, it needs to be simple because,
Yeah.
yeah,
Indeed.
cool. Good work, people.
Yeah, good job.
This
There's
could be
a
the gem.
nice game in there.
It has violence, blood, sexual themes, nudity, strong language, and crude humor.
Oh,
Sounds brilliant.
sounds like the perfect game.
I'm all over it.
Maybe this should be the next game you review.
Maybe, yes.
Okay. Moving on to Yellow Adventures. It's a pixel art 2D puzzle platformer thing.
Wow.
Well, I can't get excited about these anymore, you know?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Yep. Okay. So, to Leela's Tale and the Hidden Forest. It's a classical inspired 2D game where players will explore challenging magical environments, team up with forest animals, and defeat nasty enemies.
Wow, I think I was playing a game like this in the 90s. Wasn't called Leela's Tale, though, but I think I was playing a game like this. I think it looks like Roger, what was that rabbit one? Jazz Rabbit, what was his name? Jumping Jazz Rabbit.
Yeah. Jazz Rabbit. And the other one, Toxic Bunny.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a platformer.
Platformer.
You have friends.
Saturday morning cartoon graphics.
You jump on donuts.
You do jump on
You
donuts.
fly a big bird.
A big bird? Question mark.
Big bird. Okay, cool. Next.
Next, we are moving on to Overloop. Another puzzle platformer set in a dystopian world
Seems to be a
where the
theme.
invention of cloning device has messed things up big time. Armed with a clone gun and a mighty fine moustache, the chore of saving the whole civilization rests on your shoulders. Don't blow it.
Don't blow it.
Puzzle platformer with about 6 pixels between itself.
Yeah,
It
it's the
looks
same
like
style as the
okay.
other one.
The other one at least had nicer graphics. It had proper.
No, the one before that. The one we moved on very
yeah.
quickly from.
Yellow something.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. We're not very impressed with Overloop.
No, I think it's the sort of thing that I can't remember his name. Your mate would play.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Yes,
It was those games.
indeed. Moving on to Resident Evil 4 Deluxe Edition.
So this could be good if you're into RE4.
Mm-hmm. This is the remake.
Yeah, it's a remake. Yeah, it's a HD remake of it. Yeah.
And the reviews I have read of it had said, this is how you do a remake.
Ah, cool.
They
Have
said
you played the original or this one?
not the original RE4, but they've said that this is 10 out of 10 how you do a remake. Everything about it's been polished. Everything about it's been improved.
Did this come out on PlayStation last year or so? Is that right?
I don't know, actually. But Resident Evil 4, it's optimized for the Xbox Series X. 6 years have passed since the biological disaster in Raccoon City. Agent Leon S. Kennedy, one of the survivors of the incident, has been sent to rescue the president's kidnapped daughter. He tracks her to a secluded European village where there is something terribly wrong with the locals. And the curtain raises on the story of daring rescue and grueling horror, where life and death, terrors, and catharsis intersect. featuring modernized gameplay, a reimagined storyline, and vividly detailed graphics. Resident Evil 4 marks the rebirth of an industry juggernaut. Relive the nightmare that revolutionized survival horror. They're not
Sounds a
playing
bit-
themselves up at all, are they?
Sounds a bit scary to me.
That sound a bit scary. It looks fantastic. I
Yeah, it
must
looks
say,
fun. Yeah.
the graphics and everything just look fantastic. So good job. And according to the reviews, very good job indeed.
I've not played
And
any of the Resident Evil games. I played 7, I think it was 7 briefly. It was on Game Pass.
Ah, yeah, 7
It
was...
was just trying to freak me out the whole time. That's all I was trying to do.
Well, that's Resident Evil for you.
I didn't like it.
You should play... I think 1 and 2 have been remade as well. In fact, I think I bought number 2 remake. Because it was on special for like under $10 or something. So I have lots of games to play for October.
Hey, play that now to April, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure, definitely. Right. Last 2 games. And we're going to speed through this because after Resident Evil 4, I don't know how you can get anything better. We have Steel Defiler.
What is going on here?
That's a very good question. I don't ask me. Just Steel Defiler is a... What? I'm trying to
I think you're in a room. You're in a 3D room, and it looks like it's got Minecraftness going to it. But then not really, because then there's little kind of sprites that run around.
Yeah, because you're in a 3D room, but your character is like a 2D pixelated person.
Yes. And it looks like you've got to stay alive in a room by jumping over whatever stuff's trying to kill you. Picking up credit cards? I don't know what you're trying to pick up.
Access cards. It's
access
the future.
cards. Oh, it's the future. Sorry, access cards. Why not just use Bio to get in? Biometrics. Why are you using access cards? Come on.
Who knows? But yeah, explore a maze-like environment, moving from room to room, collecting access cards and finding new upgrades for your suit.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, there's that. And then the last game on our list is Witchcrafty.
Wow, you've saved the best for last, haven't you?
I have indeed. Witchcrafty is a platformer with small Metroidvania elements that immerse you in a world of magic. It's a puzzle platformer that actually doesn't look pixelated to my eyes. It just looks cartoony.
Yeah, it's very cartoony. Yep. Yeah, very much so.
Yep. Well, I mean, what can you say about it?
I don't know. It looks like your standard jump around, avoid stuff, don't die, and you're a witch.
And you're a witch. And that's it. That's all the new games for Carl's Game Things this week.
I like how you've embraced that name. I think that's really cool.
I think it's a great name because it means I can do anything with it because it's my game thing.
Ah, it's your game thing.
So I get to rip on the games because it's no longer new and noteworthy, so I don't need to pretend to care.
Oh, that's really good. It's going to give you freedom to express yourself.
Yes, indeed. I think it's great.
Excellent. Do you feel expressed?
I'm very expressed. Everyone is expressing all over me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Right, I think that means it's the end of the podcast.
I believe we should get out of here now.
Yes, before there's more expressions taking place.
No more expressions is required tonight, please.
Yes, leave your expressions of interest at home.
Exactly. No more stains or expressions.
Fantastic. So that's our show for this week. Remember, guys, to join us for the April Achievement Challenge. Remember to join us for a whole bunch of other things that we run throughout the year, because we're not just two-dimensional with only one challenge. That'd be silly, right?
Yeah, that's right. You know, we've got to keep you busy, keep you on your toes.
I know. Keep you on your toes. We typically do an event once every second month, and we highlight it and we talk about it, and we like to get the community involved. If these events sound like something you would want to take part of, join our Discord, chat to us, tell us what you're excited about, tell us how you don't like the rules for a certain event. We're all ears. We will tell you to take a long walk of a short plank because there are events, not yours, but
we'll take it under consideration, have a meeting about it.
Yes, we'll take it to consideration at the pub.
That's right.
Where we laugh about your stupid suggestion. We're not that mean. So join our Discord. We have a fantastic community that are super helpful and just fantastic people to be around. very helpful with gaming and life advice and talking about computers. And we really want to see more of you guys that listen to us in our Discord, just enjoying life.
I would just put in a bit of like a warning about life advice from them. I'm not. Just consider it a little bit before you take it on fully. Maybe talk to someone else as well. Maybe professional advice.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the little star at that. It's like not actual real life advice.
Yes.
As usual, all the links to everything is in our episode description. So that's our website, our Discord, our link tree, where you can find the podcast. Remember, we are trying to get our YouTube views up. So thank you to everyone who's helped with that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're starting to get more views on YouTube than Twitch.
YouTube.com, the Xbox Cast.
Easy. Just go there. Put us on loop. We don't care. We just want to get our hours up so that we get a really nice live streaming URL.
What you should do is you should have it playing while you sleep, and then your brain will get full of really useful information about Xbox stuff.
Man, you might actually start talking like us.
That's right.
So if you are doing that, and if this podcast is while you're asleep, then just buy us shiny pants.
Yes, lots of pants.
You want to buy Carl and Lee shiny pants. We just need to start, repeating
messaging.
that. Yeah. Now we need to figure out how to say that backwards.
Yes.
And so we can play it in the front of the podcast.
Yep. Isn't that kind of...
Okay, enough nonsense. Mr. Lee, if people want to find out where you are and these fantastic reviews you're writing in your fantastic Twitter account, where can they find you?
I am Lee Howard on Twitter, and Lee Howard on Xbox, and Lee Howard 25 on Twitch, which makes me sad.
Yes, we need to talk to the Lee Howard on Twitch and just maybe he got fired this week.
He actually doesn't do anything as well, which is really annoying. I've looked before and he doesn't actually stream. He just stole my name.
You should send him a message and just be like, please just delete your account.
Just stop it. Give me your account. You're obviously not using it.
Oh, that's hilarious. So while Lee sorts out his
he's
life,
got 2 followers. He's offline.
Are you one of them?
I should follow him and message him and say, hey, yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing at all. There's no about. There's no information.
Makes me sad.
Makes me
sad. Yeah, offer him $12.
Yes, offer him a free podcast listen.
Oh, yeah. Where he listens to us.
Yes.
For free.
Indeed.
He doesn't need to pay.
Exactly.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was actually quite funny with this podcast. They're like, so what's your tagline? What's your kind of like handle? It's Lee Howard. I know, but no, it's Lee Howard. It's Lee Howard everywhere. It's so funny. They're like, because they've got like names that are kind of slightly, they've thought about.
That's
so what do you want known as? Lee Howard. Okay.
Yeah. What's your big gamer tag? The one that defeats the dragons and the monsters.
Lee Howard.
It's Lee Howard. Too good.
Brilliant.
You can find me at Zarkrius on Xbox and Twitter. And maybe I'm going to start streaming at some point in the near future.
What is
well,
this
now
craziness?
the internet can handle it. I know.
Oh, your internet can handle it. Okay.
My internet is now nice and fast. I was playing Halo tonight, and my ping is 17 milliseconds.
That's quick.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Pretty good. What is it normally then? Like 40, 30, 40? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Probably on the old system was probably around 50 or so.
Oh, so you die constantly. Oh, shoot me in the head. I'm dead.
Jump dead.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for listening to us. And thank you for putting up with our nonsense every week. Don't forget, we're going to be live streaming Game Face tomorrow night for those of us in the chat. And for those of us that are watching tomorrow, maybe tune into Game Face and listen to Lee's review of Defend the Rook.
Yes.
Structured. We're all waiting with bated breath.
Yes.
That's quite exciting.
I'm excited. There's 6 people in YouTube's.
Thank you guys on YouTube. That's fantastic.
What the heck?
So, on that note, we have been the Xbox Cast, and we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
Hiya. Thanks, Cooper. Is Noel still here?
Let's have a look. People must have just left us on lurks.
Lurk. Lurk.
Oh, cool. Lurk works. I wonder, can you get Nightbot on YouTube? No, I don't think you can.
Thanks, Cooper. It was fun writing, actually. I enjoyed writing it. It wasn't actually hard to write. It was kind of good. I think I've learned a lot. Since that first one I wrote, I think I've learned quite a lot writing-wise. And that one did for Borderlands 2.
That's a very good review. Very nice. Easy to read, which is fantastic.
Lurk, unlurk, unlurk, exlurk, anti-lurk. No, maybe it's like hashtag appear. Or exclamation mark appear. Didn't work. Come back. Not lurking.
Oh, funny.
Revelio. Haha, he's been playing Hogwarts. That's actually awesome because that's all you hear all day when you play that game. Revelio, 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 Revelio. Because whenever you walk anywhere, you just want to know what's behind walls and stuff. You Revelio, 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 Revelio.
Oh, that's amazing.
There's actually a video, I think, on YouTube of someone who's just picked it up, how much they do it, and it's just constantly plays it after one after another. It's really funny.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Cooper, for sticking out with us. Thanks to everyone on YouTube. Don't quite know who you are because we can't really see who's watching, which is a bit of a pity. YouTube is just, it's so close, but just not, you know, when it comes to live streaming. I don't think Lee's listening to me.
I am listening to you, and I completely agree. I'm also trying to find Revelio memes. That's funny. I can't find it. It was Kingsman was talking about it. He said there's a brilliant video out there of Revelio everywhere, like how much it happens. I don't know how YouTube works, though.
Yeah, who knows?
Wars. Raid wars. I want to know how many people have seen that article as well. Is it just like 5 people that are people I know? Or is it more than that? So Tony was funny. She said, I read it. It was really good, but I'm not playing that game. I was like, that's actually what you want out of a review, isn't it? To work out if you want to play it or not. I thought that was quite cool.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, yep. It's a bit like that, isn't it?
Doesn't it? My mic's not picking up all the noise in the background anymore.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, because normally it's just flicking along a little bit. And I think there's a massive storm. What I kept looking at was all the wind and rain I could hear against the window. See you, Cooper. Thanks, bro.
See you, everyone.
So I mowed my lawns, cleaned my windows, and then the rain started today.
Hmm.
Well, that's typical. I literally just put my lawnmower away and I heard this like really heavy rain appearing. I was like, oh, that's just brilliant. So I mowed my lawns and just I was hammering it down afterwards.
Oh, that's amazing.
Are we going to raid?
Well, Simone's already started the raid. She's pretty good
Oh.
at that.
How very efficient.
How very efficient.
Yeah, it's really annoying this guy called Lee Howard's got the Twitch account, but it's just sat there. This guy called Lee Howard's got the Twitch. What's the name of this person?
Good question. Wars 3? Mm-hmm. Right. And we've raided. Fantastic.
It's been a bit of a day today. It's very exciting.
I can imagine. Jeez. I like the way they called you and they like have a job.
Well, yeah, but obviously I've been talking because it'd been kind of building up to it. So,
But still pretty cool. I mean, good job.
yeah. That was good, and it's kind of what I would have gone for this job anyway, which is what's funny. Like it's a job I would go for anyway, even if I wasn't looking for work.
Ah,
So
brilliant.
that's cool.
Oh, that's well done, Mr. Lee. That's fantastic news.
Yeah, it sounds like an interesting job as well. It sounds quite interesting in a crazy sort of way.
Yeah.
Even so, one of my referees said to me, he chatted to Dean, the guy, and said, he was like, and I don't know if Lee realizes what he's got himself into, basically. I thought that was quite funny. That's quite funny.
Too good. Man.
The raid's not working for me, I don't think. Has it moved? Has it worked?
Yeah, the raid has worked. So you can end the